in the discus with a throw of 49 feet, 3.5 inches. And we go over to the South Orange Juice. Should Seton Hall pursue Oklahoma State transfer Kamari Murphy? Standing at 6 feet 8, Murphy averaged 6.1 points per game and 6.3 rebounds per game and 26 minutes per game as a sophomore last season, while scoring in double figures 6 times and accumulating 10-plus rebounds on 3 occasions, all in conference play. Murphy appeared in 33 games and was named a starter in 21 of them as a result of forward Michael Coben's injury just 1 game into the Cowboy Big 12 campaign. Kamari put up 8 points and 8 boards in a first-round loss to Gonzaga in the NCAA tournament. As of last night, that's yesterday, Murphy does not have an official list of suitors, but it will be surprised if Seton Hall does not find himself involved with the power forward. After a hypothetical transfer to South Orange, Murphy will sit out the 2014-2015 season and have 2 years of eligibility starting in 2015-2016 after Seton Hall loses power forwards Patrick Uder and Brandon Mobley. Murphy will likely start at the 4 from day 1. As we continue on with news out of South Orange and Maplewood. Time check. The time is approximately 9:01. We're going to go for a short break, and when we come back, we're going to give you more news. We'll be right back.
This is the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. We want to hear from you at 973-327-3626 or log on to showmore.org to let us know your opinion.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome, and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Want to take a cruise but don't have a U.S. visa? No problem. Cruise and Rail Travel are experts at cruises that do not require a U.S. visa. Visit www.cruiseandrail.net or call 868-631-8785. Find us on Facebook or drop us a tweet.
You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. For more, go to showmore.org to participate in the discussion.
We are back with you. It's in the Village with Anselm and the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. Of course, yesterday was a big election day, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the big election. And in Belleville, you remember the young lady by the name of Marie Stremola Burke. She had made a racial remark on her home phone, a home answering machine. She lost in the mayor of Belleville election to Raymond Kimball. She got 44.22% of the votes, and Raymond Kimball got 53.88% of the votes. So she lost that battle out there in Belleville. And in Irvington, we have a new mayor in Irvington. Yes, Wayne Smith was wrongly beaten by Tony Voss. He got 33.74% of the vote. That's 33.74% of the votes. While Wayne Smith could only get 17.33% of the votes, or 1,188 votes. Tony Voss collected 2,313 votes. So Wayne Smith, former mayor of Irvington, one night you go in and you're the mayor, next night you're out. And there were several individuals. We had one gentleman who came in here, Jude Duran-Saray. He won one of the councilman's seats. He had 8.88% of the votes. So he won one of the council seats there in Irvington. I tell you. And don't forget in Newark, Rash J. Baraka, he won with 23,416 votes, or 53.73% of the votes. And Jeffries didn't make it this time. He won. He had 20,062 votes for 46.03% of the votes. So Ras Baraka is the new mayor of Newark. And while we are talking about that, I was on jury duty for the past 2 days. Well, I didn't get picked. And I was having a discussion with two of the other individuals who were in the same room or the same jury pool as I was in. And one of the individuals, an elderly lady, is from Newark. And we were having a discussions about politics in Newark. And then another gentleman chimed in about the politics in Newark. And the young lady indicated that all politicians, this wasn't some, she said all politicians do not look out for the people who voted for them. And I don't think that's true. I don't think you can paint all politicians with just a broad brush. But she said all politicians. And then the young man chimed in and he agreed with her. Because they don't do much for the people, he says. That they get elected, they don't do much for the people. But I asked them, well, do you guys hold them accountable? And one of my pet peeves is this. When you leave, if you drive on South Orange Avenue, as soon as you leave South Orange and you enter into Newark, you know that you're in Newark because the streets are dirty and filthy. You know the difference right away. So I asked the young lady the question of why does that happen? The same thing in Irvington. You leave Maplewood, you know when you are in Irvington because all of a sudden the streets are uncleaned. And she indicated to me that they don't have a lot of money in these towns. And that's one of the reasons why the streets are always so filthy. I don't know much about that. It appears to me that part of it has to do with the people who are living in the community. Plain talk, bad manners. Yes, the politicians are also responsible to make sure that the place is kept clean. But also the people that are living there is also responsible for keeping the place clean. Now, I never understood this. And I say this over and over. Even though we live in the communities of South Orange and Maplewood, we have to be very concerned with what's going on in Newark, Irvington, Orange, East Orange, because they are our surrounding neighbors. And if you have certain negative things going on in those areas, and we don't pay attention, it could easily come into our neighborhoods, easily. So we can't take this approach that it's over there and it's them doing it and leave them alone. We cannot take that approach. We have to make sure that what's going on over there, somehow we can play a role in trying to help them make that better. I mean, in Newark alone, they had 111 murders last year, which was over 20% of the murders in New Jersey. So Newark by itself had over 20% of the murders. Now, do we think Ras Baraka can make a difference? Well, we have to wait and see. No one can be sure if he is going to make a difference. But, he was hobnobbing with some gang folks. They said he wrote letters for these guys who were in the gangs. And so I think we can't pass judgment, and we have to give him an opportunity to actually see what he can do. You never know. He might go in there and make a significant difference in what's going on in Newark. But it's always troubling, so troubling, when you leave South Orange or you leave Maplewood and then you go to Irvington, or you leave South Orange and you go to Newark. You can tell the difference. It just bothers me. Why is that? Even during my time attending Seton Hall University, I knew that there was something different when I left South Orange, especially when the bus dropped you off at Grove Street in Newark. As soon as you cross Grove Street and you get into South Orange, you can already tell the difference. Now, in addition to that, another thing that I noticed, many of us who live in certain sections of South Orange and Maplewood, I have to say certain sections, there is no street parking from, what is it? Is it 2 p.m. or is it 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. or 12 p.m. to 4 a.m., something like that. But there is no parking on the streets. And other times, there's basically no stopping or standing. Well, don't even waste your time to try to double park. When you go into Newark, you go into Irvington, you go into East Orange and Orange, why is it that in those same communities where you have a lot of houses, that people are double parked and people are always parked on both sides of the roadway? Is it that even though these are houses, that these are people that have these are rental houses rather than houses that are owned and people are living in their own houses? I just can't understand that. Why is that? Why can the urban mayors take a picture of what's going on in the towns right next door? Why can't Irvington take a picture of what's happening in Maplewood? Or maybe, just maybe, Irvington can share services with Maplewood. I can see people cringing right now. Oh no, we don't want to deal with that. We don't want that. However, ladies and gentlemen, remember, Irvington is our next door neighbor. And if you don't look at your next door neighbor, be careful. It could be right in our community. We have to start to address these type of issues. It is important to us. Don't think that because we are isolated over here and we don't have the same type of problems that they have, that somehow if they don't stem the tide